Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Atomic Sade and we are continuing part 2 of this two-parter gameplay. You guys ready? Let's hop right back in. When Zane, Grayson, and I arrive at the entrance to the ICU, a nurse approaches us.
Do you know why he regained consciousness so quickly?
Oh yeah, that's true. That is very quick.
We're not sure. He shouldn't have woken up already. Look at this, Dr. Zane. All his vital signs are improving.
Zane and Grayson change into sterile suits and enter the ward. I wait outside.
Can you hear me?
Ooh! Scrub Zane!
Do you remember where we are? Look at my finger.
I really wasn't expecting him to save the patient when they were at death's door.
Ugh. Mr. Carter?
Hello. We meet again, miss.
With the sudden appearance of Carter, I cautiously step to the side. However, he greets me with a smile. He raises both his hands.
Don't get the wrong idea. I wasn't following you. This patient happens to be an important client of Xander Sciences. After hearing about the incident, I decided to pay him a visit.
So you were the oh, let me read what she's saying. You weren't there when he was in critical condition. I don't think he's that important to you. Right. So he's the one that thought he was smart.
What do you mean?
Like how Zane said earlier, someone was trying to be smart. This asshole. He leans against the wall and casually looks at the glass door.
If it weren't for Xander Sciences, his fragile heart would have stopped a long time ago. What we're pursuing is far more stunning and ambitious than these petty solutions.
I don't like him. Is that so? Observing my indifferent reaction, Carter furrows his brows. A hint of disappointment appears on his face.
Aren't you curious about the kind of work we're doing?
Not really. I'm not. He shakes his head and his usual pretentious smile graces his face again.
It's okay. You'll be interested someday.
Why does that feel threatening?
After all, only Xander Sciences can provide answers to the questions about your heart.
Frowning, I suppress the urge to ask more. I redirect my attention back to the ward. Yeah, ignore his ass.
Hey, Dr. Zane wants you inside.
Yeah, he probably could sense that creep out here. Grayson hurriedly walks out and hands me a sterile suit.
Excuse me, this is the ICU. For the patient's sake, we kindly request that unrelated individuals leave.
Having no intention of paying any more attention to Carter, I change into the sterile suit and enter the room. The man lying down on the bedside has his eyes half open. His voice is weak, yet infused with tangible excitement.
I'm back. I'm back.
Aww.
All his vital signs appear to be normal. However, under normal circumstances, a person wouldn't recover this quickly.
Right. As Zane talks, he directs a meaningful look at me.
More anomalies may occur. Stay on your toes.
Acknowledging his warning, I nod. I move to the bed, introduce myself, and state the purpose of my visit. I then proceed to ask questions. Davis, you said you're back. Where are you? Where were you?
It trapped me. I couldn't get out. It was like a nightmare. I couldn't wake up.
I turn on my watch and pull up a picture of Mist. When you say it, do you mean this?
Yes. It was that thing.
Ooh, he's traumatized.
It was inside of me. But it wasn't.
Ooh! Suddenly, the vital signs monitors start beeping loudly. The man on the bed begins convulsing as if something started choking him. Oh shit! Metaflux, Zane! I quickly pull out my gun and sense a more intense fluctuation. It surges and engulfs the entire room instantly.
Grayson, transfer the patient to another room and prepare for resuscitation.
Oh my god. Unexpectedly, a rift appears and reveals a shadowy figure of a wanderer. Moving myself to the front of the bed, I point my gun at the Wanderer. However, it disappears in a blink of an eye. A second later, it materializes like a phantom in another location. Oh no.
Hey, behind you.
Evading its slash, I aim my gun at the center of fluctuation. However, a tremor overwhelms my chest. Oh my god, what is happening? I barely feel any pain. Only a dense white fog surges before me and obscures my vision. Oh shit. The ward dissipates as if my surroundings are transformed into another realm. Oh my god. The last thing I see is Zane rushing toward me. Zane, watch out. Oh my goodness. Ooh, yes. I'm like, what's happening? Let's keep it going. It feels as though my body is plummeting into a thick fog. This sensation of weightlessness threatens to push my heartbeat out of my chest. Amidst the chaos, I muster all of my strength to find something, anything to hold on to. And after what feels like forever, my feet touch solid ground. My surroundings become clear. Bathed in dim, feeble light, a long corridor appears before me. Its end remains hidden in the mist. Am I at a hospital? No. I feel a faint tremor in my chest. A familiar energy fluctuation surges with the mist. It drags me somewhere. This fluctuation is from an ether core. I'm probably in the Wanderer's Proto Field. As I stand in the empty space, the sound of approaching footsteps reaches my ears. Turning around, I notice a dark figure. Zane? An onslaught of sharp ice crystals materializes around me. They're ready to pierce my heart. Oh my god! The ground beneath me disappears, and I find myself falling into a sense of weightlessness again. As I float in this void, blurred lights and sounds of rush past me like an avalanche. Within the boundless darkness, it's as if part of the hand is gently lifting my tired soul. Oh my god. I struggle to open my eyes. After feeling my steady heartbeat for several seconds, I sit on the bed.
You're awake.
By the floor-to-ceiling window stands a figure wearing black clothing. He turns around. Behind him are dilapidated buildings and the sun sets tender light. Oh my god, is this the Dawnbreaker Zane? Zane? The figure takes another step, his appearance nearly overlapping with the dark figure I had seen before. I move back.
How are you feeling?
After hesitating for a moment, I reach out and touch his cheek. Oh. Touch his cheek. I trace his eyebrows and the contours of his face. I recognize the features I know so well. In this silence, he remains motionless. He just looks at me. I'm fine. I think I just had a dream. Perhaps it's the influence of the Proto Field that caused me to have those strange illusions. Shaking my head to clear my thoughts, I shift my focus to the room. The cracked grayish-white walls enclose a space where a sofa, holographic screen, refrigerator, and various functional home appliances exist in close proximity. It looks like the home of someone who struggles with living a normal life.
Do you remember what happened in the ward?
The wanderer that suddenly appeared, the tremor in my heart, and Zane running toward me, memories gradually finding their way back to my mind. Are we still in the Wanderer's Proto Field? He looking like...
Yes.
Following Zane's gaze, I get up from the bed and join him in looking out the window. As the final remnants of twilight vanish, the city stands before us under a light blue sky. Its desolation is evident. This place is a rusted skeleton of its former self. And although it's faint, the energy fluctuations around us are similar to an ether core's. This Wanderer's proto core must possess an ether core's energy. But in my dream, It's as if the chill from those icy crystals still lingers in the air. I grip my arms more tightly.
You're awake now. Remember that whatever you dreamt about was only a dream.
A blanket is draped over my shoulders. I reach out, but he walks away before I can touch him. Oh! Zane opens the refrigerator, revealing a collection of peculiar bottles with mysterious liquids in a jar half filled with chocolate. After opening the jar, he offers a few pieces to me. Their packaging unexpectedly fancy. I'm not hungry. Oh.
According to my perception of time, you've been unconscious for 2 days.
Damn, 2 days?
If you don't eat or drink something, I'm afraid you won't have the energy to find the Wanderer.
The scent of chocolate saturates the air and ignites my appetite. What if the Wanderer launches a surprise attack while we're resting? Despite my words, I find myself sinking into the worn-out couch. I unwrap the chocolates with Zane. I look up and my gaze falls upon a bit of the vibrant green desk. It's a flower pot with a jasmine in it. It sticks out like a sore thumb in this desolated world. While the branches and leaves retain their green hue, the stem has already started to wither. Is it normal to see jasmines in a Wanderer's Proto Field?
What are you implying?
The patient who was attacked by the Wanderer fell into a nightmare. They were trapped into their own dream. In other words, the environment we're currently seeing in the Proto Field must also be a manifestation of someone's dream. And I don't remember ever seeing anything here. This is your dream. So, this is your dream? Oh my god.
Are there any comments you'd like to make about it?
Even in a world as broken as this, chocolate still exists. I expected nothing less from you.
Shouldn't you be saying something like, "Thank goodness it's Zane's dream. We can still eat chocolate."
Zane, who's wearing nothing but black clothes, appears somewhat strange. Maybe this is how he sees himself in his dreams.
I have dreamt of this place. However, the jasmine hasn't wilted yet, and the world itself isn't in such a dilapidated state.
Is this a nightmare you've been having then? Zane is quiet for a while before responding in a soft voice.
Yes.
Don't be scared. Dreams are the opposite of reality. I offer the unwrapped chocolate to his lips. Try it. Who knows, maybe the chocolate in your nightmares doesn't even taste like chocolate. He lowers his head and eats the chocolate.
It's carrot flavored.
Ah! That is a nightmare. Liar. He looks out the window again, where the silhouette of a bird flies across the darkening sky.
Since dreams are the opposite of reality, perhaps I'm not a doctor in this one.
Man. All right. Everything is a hazy blur in dreams, yet in Zane's dream, the flowers, trees, streets, and shops appear with remarkable clarity. I can't help but wonder, how long has this dream haunted him? Insistently replaying itself to a point where every detail is fleshed out.
While it resembles my dreamscape, I can tell it's a Proto Field. Over there.
He guides me to the entrance of a narrow alley. The road ahead is covered in a thick fog. It's as if we've reached the edge of the dream itself. From the fog, a cluster of black crystals has emerged. It blooms like a flower and is as tall as a 3-story building. It blocks the path. A protocore cluster?
It regenerates very quickly after it's broken. I'd say it's as good as new within a few seconds. Yes, I tried destroying it before you woke up.
Ooh. As I recall, my past battles, a hypothesis forms in my mind. I think I know what's going on here. There must be another protocore cluster in its Proto Field, and they provide energy to each other. We need to destroy both of them to leave this Proto Field.
Eating sweets certainly makes one smarter.
Thank you for the compliment. I gestured toward him. Though I'm only slightly smarter than you. Chuckling, Zane pulls down my hand. Since this is your dream, do you think you know where the other protocore cluster is?
When you're in a Proto Field, using evol in a scientific matter is more effective than dreaming.
The Proto Field is practically drenched in erratic energy fluctuations. Yet amidst the entanglement of protocurves, I detect one that stands out. I open my eyes and point in a direction. From what I've sensed, the second protocore cluster should be on the other side of the Proto Field. Similar energy fluctuations appear from the other direction. I look at Zane. Which one would you like to pick? Zane looks into the distance. I don't know if I imagined it or not, but some sort of emotion stirred in his eyes.
The one that's farthest away.
The far end of the city is cloaked in black mist, resembling the gaping maw of a beast hidden in the shadows. Nope, I want this one. I want that one. I understand this is your dream, so you know where the dangers are, but are you going to face them alone again?
This is my dream. I can get to my destination faster than you.
Ooh. But your dream isn't exactly being nice to you right now. Maybe the more you try to use it, the more it'll use you instead. Ooh. Let me go instead.
You.
Don't push yourself when you're in trouble. I got your back. That's a tip from your hunter's escort. Smiling, I take a step and pat his back. Without waiting for Zane to respond, I wave and start walking.
Don't push yourself. That's a tip from your primary care physician.
Behind me, I hear a soft sigh followed by Zane's words that are tinged with worry. Turning around, I catch a glimpse of him standing in the shadows. He's far away now, so I can't clearly see his expression. I press my lips into a thin line and nod. Regardless of whether it's him or me, we know we'll always support each other. Yeah. As the girl walks away, her figure disappears from the fork in the road. Zane turns his gaze towards the alley's depths. Within the thick fog, a broken street light flickers intermittently. He raised his hand. Parts of the mist detach themselves from the air, spiraling and condensing. They coalesce. Y'all read that. Into icicles above his palm. Dark impurities silently emerge from within them, but they stop spreading just as they're about to reach the outermost layer of the white crystals. It's as if a looming black hole threatens to consume everything pure and white, yet a thin, unwavering layer of pristine ice remains resolute in being the last line of defense. Uh-oh. Shadows stretch, and in the boundless fog ahead, the protocore cluster awaits his arrival like a slumbering wanderer. Within the mist, a cold wind materializes as aggressive figures sluggishly stir. The ice crystals in his palm slice the air and seemingly hit nothing, but the protocore cluster shimmers for a fleeting moment. As more wanderers emerge, their roars resound and their figure fades in and out. The ice crystals solidify into sharp blades. Zay delivers his attacks with decisive precision. Blades of ice tear through the darkness, and a pungent scent permeates the air. The ground beneath his feet slowly transforms. It turns soft and slimy like sludge, stubbornly clinging to his legs. Dazed, Zane looks down, peering through the mist and his layers of unclear ice. His gaze falls into his palm.
Zane!
A bloody hue, taints his hand, and an eerie shadow is cast over his senses. He's momentarily transported back into the bone-chilling nightmare. Zane is shocked. He looks up and knows he was standing before him. The tension is palpable, gripping him.
William?
Oh!
It's too late. Please.
In the howling, icy wind, Zane hears his heavy breaths. Once again, he's returned to the endless, snow-covered expanse of Mount Eternal. Bloody tears stream down from, William's empty eye sockets. Damn. Then an array of faces emerges from the cluster's projection.
Aren't you going to celebrate my birthday with me? Why did you kill me? Aren't you a doctor? You should have saved me! Why didn't you save me and my child?
Oh no, this is his nightmare.
Zane, please. Kill me.
Oh my god, this is too much. He's suffocating, he's trapped, his head is spinning. Zane notices his fingers are trembling uncontrollably. He staggers back only to trip over something again.
It's just an illusion.
Oh.
It's not real. It's not.
Oh my god, I can't do this. Oh my god, more and more hands stretch out towards him. They're frozen. The space around him shatters and distorts into mirrors. They reflect his bloodshot eyes. They reflect his hands are clenched so tightly that veins bulge. Oh my god. The black icicle suddenly pierces through the mirrors and shatters part of the protocore cluster. The protocore cluster doesn't regenerate. It resembles a cliff teetering on the edge, ready to collapse in on itself.
She made it.
Oh, as the mirror shards dissolve into black mist, the cold light intensifies and casts an ethereal glow. Determined, Zane thrusts the ice blade towards the human figure. Zane? The ice blade stops as Zane's pupils contract. It's her. But she can't possibly be here. They're your patients. How could you? Am I next? You'll kill me, right? No, you're not Zane. Who are you? It's a face he knows so well in this unspeakable nightmare. Her expression is filled with disbelief and pain. Yes, it's her. Zane, kill me. Oh my god. Black ice flowers bloom from her chest, their petals unfurling. She's as light as a piece of paper, separated from life's weight, yet she falls almost with a thud in his stiff embrace. Buzzing engulfs Zane's ears as he's once again pulled into the depths of a never-ending nightmare. While he knows it's an illusion, he can't break free. Oh my god, this is depressing. At that moment, the cracked protocore cluster pulsates with a blood red light. The air trembles around it. The massive shadow before him breaks along with the other protocore cluster. The illusion in his arm changes again, but he doesn't look up. He only clenches his fist.
It's time to end this.
A cold flame flickers and pure black ice crystals surge beneath him. They freeze every figure that lurks within the shadows. The darkness is suppressed and his surroundings change. It's foggy. A blurry figure gradually emerges from the cracks in his space. Zane conjures black ice and takes aim. However, his body becomes immobile, as if he's frozen in place.
You shouldn't throw yourself into danger just for her.
Who the hell is this?
Who?
His entire body becomes encased in ice. Black crystals pierce his chest and spread to his fingers. Oh my god. The intense pain levels Zane's back, drenched in sweat. He's unable to control his body as he collapses. His heart races in fear as he hears that cold voice.
Seek your destiny. Only then can you be redeemed.
Oh my God, y'all. As the protocore cluster shatters, a distant tremor ripples through the air. The space around me transforms into mist and moonlight shines down. Then the fog dissipates. I can feel the ground beneath my feet. I cautiously assess my surroundings and see I'm in the garden at the back of the hospital. Okay. Something's not right. This is Lincoln's hospital, but we should be in Chancia. My heartbeat quickens and a sense of foreboding washes over me. Holding my gun, I push open the door that leads to the hospital. Behind the door, a white mist emerges. This damn white mist. When it's cleared, I notice I was back at Zane's place. By the couch, someone was lying on the floor with their back to me. Zane?
Be careful. We haven't escaped this dream. There are 2 layers, and the Wanderer is still here.
I rush over to Zane and help him up. He weakly presses his hand against his left shoulder. His expression alone shows how he's in pain. Oh my God. The ice. Zane clenches his left hand and moves away from my hand.
The ice. It's dangerous. Don't touch.
Oh my God, guys. I can't do this.
It's too dangerous. I won't be able to control. Leave. Now.
A sudden voice in my head gave me a pause. Despite the warning, I lean in to expect Zays Injury, feeling my heart sink with each passing moment. Yeah. There are no visible external injuries on his body, yet a blackened ice spreads across his wrist and his neck. It doesn't seem like it'll disappear anytime soon. I don't think you're just losing control of your e-ball. Let me see if I can help.
Don't worry. I'm fine. It was just...
They need to fix that.
Don't waste your time on me. We can still go after.
Focus on taking care of yourself. Push him down. From now on, you'll listen to me. It doesn't matter if it's related to... It moves so fast, guys. Yes, resonate. There's no use in resisting. I'll help you suppress your evil first. Tell me... Damn, it moves too fast.
My left shoulder. A little lower.
Okay. I got you, baby. I got you. Those are not my hands. If you rush into... Okay.
I would hope so.
You...
I know how this nightmare ends.
Oh, God.
Wanderers aren't the only threat here. When push comes to shove, leaving me behind might be for the best.
Oh my God, no, they need to fix that. They need to fix that immediately. What else do you need me to do?
If I do something that ends up hurting you, don't go easy on me.
You wish... Didn't you agree that you'll do whatever I say? Well, here's my first order. You're not allowed to talk like that anymore. Aww. He looks so sad. Wait, this is... Oh, there goes my color. Zane, be careful. What happened?
Letting you step into this nightmare perhaps was another
Aw.
mistake. But at least I have one last choice.
What is happening? As I gather my thoughts, the weary face before me momentarily merges with a blurry image of Zane in my fragmented memories, but they immediately separate. Wait, when I was pulled into the Proto Field, I was attacked by that wanderer and lost consciousness. The wound should be on my body, but it's gone. I give Zane an inquisitive look. I want an answer, but he averts my gaze instead. Zane, what did you do while I was unconscious? Yeah, what was that? Ooh, there's more. Zane, what did you do while I was unconscious? Is this why you're losing control of your e-ball? His silence confirms my suspicion. I lower my head and my hands rest on his tightened what? Before the worry and guilt in my heart coalesce into coherent words, they disappear because of Zane's presence. He lowers his head and his chin rests on the top of my head.
You're my hunter escort, correct? Protecting you was protecting myself. And after subjecting you to a distressing dream, ensuring you can leave safely is the least I should do.
Why are you making it sound like you dragged me through hell and back? Your dream didn't hurt me. The mist is exploiting it.
What if the Wanderer wasn't the only source of danger? You've seen how bleak and oppressive this dream is. As you said, it's not exactly being nice to me. Perhaps the dream itself is the real threat here.
Zane talks slower, enunciating each word with a gentle tone. It's as if he's trying to calm his simmering inner turmoil. I realized something. After we entered the Proto Field that's based on Zanes Dream, he's been acting more hesitant. Could it be... Zane, this nightmare is more than just a dream to you, right? I sense his hand subtly move, a testament to its master's emotions that are always restrained.
A dream remains a dream so long as you wake up from it. But when that day comes, when I can't wake up...
Are you worried you'll be trapped in your dreams? Or that your dreams will encroach on reality? If that day ever comes, I'll find you in your dreams. I'll wait for you. Let's say that we'll find him. Even if the world falls into chaos and everything turns upside down, I'll never forget who I am, and I won't forget who you are. By then, I'll find you in your dreams, the real you. The resonance lightning quickly flows from my fingertips as I make a not-so-solemn promise in a calm voice. Zane's breath hinges, as if it's suspended in the air for a while. Then he exhales, his breath carrying the weight of unspoken sentiments. If all else fails, I'll bury you in the body of a snowman. You'll be a super big snowman.
What?
I close my eyes and banish my myriad of questions and worries from my mind. If you can't deal with it by yourself, then we'll face it together. I'm the best there is, so I'm sure I can lend a hand.
I see your problem-solving skills are more on the straightforward, brutal side. Should we consider this a side effect of you becoming stronger?
Yeah. It's called having the freedom that comes with power. Purify. All the black ice has disappeared. How are you feeling? Does it still hurt? I look up and meet Zane's gaze. It seems he's been observing me for a while.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
Okay, good. Don't. Just as I'm about to tell Zane not to lie again, he turns over my hand. A sliver of glimmering, icy light appears in my palm. He takes back his hand, and 2 chubby little ice seals tumble into my hand.
You get 2. As an escort, you are very professional while on the job. This is your reward, since I have nothing else to give you. Do you trust me now?
From where I am, light and shadows dance upon his features. They insinuate the mirth in his eyes. You keep telling me not to push myself, but you also need to stop disregarding your safety. He nods. I clench my hand and reach out to him. I help him stand on his feet as I get up. You said this dream has 2 layers. Are we in the outer one because we broke the inner layer? Zane doesn't refute my statement. He turns around and walks ahead and opens the door. We step out to be greeted by the night breeze. We retract our steps through the corridor and return to the hospital garden, which feels familiar yet strange.
A mutated wanderer's Proto Field defies normal logic. It could be hiding anywhere.
Outside the hospital, skyscrapers rise like a towering concrete trees in the forest. Meanwhile, the rest of the city stands in the eerie silence. I can use my eval to return the Proto Field to its original state.
Negative consequences born from mistakes don't need to be fixed.
The sky swiftly darkens as if time itself has been accelerated.
We have no choice but to destroy this place.
Oh shit. Wait, your eval. We'll do it together.
Are you ready?
Oh, that's him. Yeah. We're ready. Let's do it. Black snowflakes drift from our interlocked fingers. The night wind momentarily suspends before swirling into a frenzied flurry. Once more, underneath our feet, a vast expanse of ice crystal blooms. The ground, the buildings, and even the particles floating in the air were all ensnared in the swift spread of this chilling night, wrapped in its icy embrace. In an instant, the entire world froze into a black amber. A rift finally tears through the fabric of the space. The wanderer can't hide anymore. It screeches and reveals its true form. All right. There it is. Let's go. Zane's coat flutters widely in the wind. Amidst nightmarish darkness, an icy glimmer materializes in his hand.
Let's end this before the breaking dawn arrives.
Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Hey, we out here. All right, let's do it. Okay, we got the sword. I'm okay with that. Let's beat its ass.
We'll depart when you're ready. Its fate will end in darkness. I'll make with our combined strength.
Here I go.
Victory is within reach. Struggling is futile.
Go back to the pit you came from.
It's minor.
Zane,
Here it comes. Leave it to me. Is this what you wanted? It's your turn.
no problem.
Make sure to dodge the attack.
Ooh. Here we go. So you're the monster that's been terrorizing
That
my
was
husband.
fast.
So were you.
With our combined strength.
Prepare
Here
for
I
this
go.
ass whooping, bruh.
I'll show you.
Stay where I can see you. Proceed with caution. Keep your distance. Watch out.
It's okay.
I'm okay. Let's take it down first.
With our combined strength. It is weak. Now's our chance. I'll send it on a journey.
Its final journey. My turn.
It recovered. Be careful. Don't rush. Let's see what it's up to.
Zane,
Stay safe. Don't get distracted. It's your turn.
no problem.
Proceed with caution. Stay where I can see you.
You too.
Eat this.
Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt. With our combined strength, it is weak. Now's our chance.
Everything went well.
Yeah, you sucker. Terrorizing my husband like that. Alright, let's keep it going. Once the final blow is dealt, the Wanderer, an intense tremor surges from the depths of my heart. But the resonance is unmistakably at this time. It's akin to gentle waves brimming with power. A light, warm glow gently descends into my palm. Are we back? Is this Chance the hospital? The breaking dawn's light seems in through the window. In the silent corridor, the air carries a faint sense of disinfectant. Have we returned? Zane?
I'm here.
Dr. Zane! As my hand is tenderly squeezed, I turn my head. Zane is next to me. Wait, I need to double check. Are we still in the Proto Field? Or are we in reality? Turn around first. Okay, and turn back now. Though his expression is a bit of helplessness, Zane still complies.
Are you double-checking or making me play a game of turnaround?
I'm confirming that that Dr. Zane is the person with me right now. A burst of laughter erupts from deep within me, but in the very next second, I collapse to the ground. His arms immediately extend to steady me.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I reach out, but stop. Once I realize I'm holding something, I open my hand and see a protocore fragment. It emits a faint green glow. A fragment of the ether core. At least our effort wasn't for nothing.
You're back.
Dr. Zane!
Captain Willow and the others rush over from the opposite end of the corridor. Their expressions reflect a mixture of relief, joy, and concern.
Are you two okay? You're not hurt, are you? It's been 3 whole days since you were trapped in that Wanderer's Proto Field.
3 days?
Everyone's been worried sick.
From Captain Willow, I learned that exactly 3 days had passed since we entered the peculiar Proto Field. The patient has been relocated to a secure ward and is now out of danger following They revived him, y'all. During the time, the entire hospital was being protected by Chances City's hunters who carried out a thorough investigation.
By the way, we discovered a strange device while investigating the ICU.
Speaking in a quieter tone, she gives me a sealed transparent bag.
We found it hidden inside a flux stabilizer that was sitting in a corner. Almost went unnoticed. Ever since that incident happened in the ER, the hospital's flux stabilizers have been examined or replaced.
So only recently did someone tamper with one of them. I take the sealed bag and show a grateful smile. I'll ask the association to conduct an investigation. Lincoln City, 3 days later. Okay. I open the door to Zane's home. It's quiet. Zane? I tiptoe into his living room. Zane is peacefully sleeping on the couch. The curtains gently flutter in the warm breeze. Light and shadows glide from his nose to his chin. Aw. Is he sleeping or... I move closer and place my hand over his chest. Okay, he's just sleeping. He must be exhausted. Approaching Zane, I kneel down to be at eye level with him. I carefully cover him with a blanket that was draped on the couch. The tension on Zane's furrowed brow dissipates. His breathing is steady, and his expression is serene and relaxed. Aww. He felt our presence. He felt our presence. I look at his face, the thoughts in my mind racing as I reflect on the whirlwind of events that have unfolded recently. Yeah. You can finally rest. My watch vibrates. I leave the living room and answer Simone's call.
The preliminary analysis results are out for the thing you brought back.
Oh yeah. Tell me.
It has an intricate structure. Took me a while to disassemble it. I found a radio frequency chip that resonates with metaflux fluctuations. Basically, it's an energy transmitter. It can locate protocores and even attract wanderers via fluctuations.
A wanderer attracting transmitter. As I recall what had happened, one figure stands out as the most suspicious. Carter. He just showed up before and after the patient displayed abnormalities. I share my suspicions with Simone. She then poses her own questions.
The complexity of this small device is far beyond his understanding, and even Xander Sciences. It exhibits highly advanced protocore technology. Xander Sciences is a medical institution. There's no way they could possess protocore tech that rivals the associations, right?
So what are you thinking?
After the founder of Xander Sciences, Raymond, passed away, the company's future was uncertain. Only recently was it acquired by a well-known group. Its biggest shareholder right now should be... Ever.
It's at that moment. The fragmented pieces of information in my mind gradually lock into place and form a cohesive image. Carter mentioned that the patient in Chancellor Hospital had been undergoing long-term treatment at Xander Sciences. Raymond, the founder of Xander Sciences, was in a similar situation. If the peculiar crystals in the operating room and the monsters in the N109 zone come from the same source, that means Ever is creating monsters. Once again, Zane finds himself chasing after that familiar figure. Under radiant sunlight, cicadas chirp in the background while the pristine azure sky stretches as far as the eye can see. The sun sits on the edge of the city's high-rise buildings. The girl turns to him. She smiles. At least he caught up to her.
Finally.
He holds out his hand to the girl, and she firmly grasps it. Is this his dream? Uh-oh. Yet the two find themselves tumbling back into a seemingly endless empty corridor. Black crystals emerges from his palm. They encroach on the girl's forearm. Sunlight is engulfed by darkness once more. Aw. That was his dream. He's still in that darkness, in that dream. All right. So I think that was it for Zane's story branch for this prologue to tomorrow. Okay, yeah. All right. So yep, that was Thorns Under the Moon. That was very long. But thank you guys for being here with me and getting through this story. That was a lot. Carter, we do not like Carter. We do not like Carter. Simone, we got a new baddie friend. Andrew, we got a new homie. Yep. Okay, so I like that. But this story was crazy. And by the end of it, it looks like whatever happened in his dream is still reoccurring, unfortunately. Damn, that sucks. I ain't gonna lie, I almost cried a little bit towards the middle of that. I was like, I don't know if y'all caught that, but I was like, I was getting so emotional, bro. That was a lot. But this was a very good story branch. So if you guys like the video, give it a like. And if you want to see more content like this, I will be uploading more Love and Deep Space content. And that is all. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.